Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to do an unboxing. I just got a package from Amazon a little bit ago. It's a newer, not totally new Bible, but it's newer to me because I have an older edition of this Bible that I'm going to unbox that came out in 2010, but this newer one I think came out, I want to say just a few years ago or so. This one's a different translation than the one I already have. The one I already have is an NRSV, and this one is the not CSB, CEB, Common English Bible. If I can get this open. Oh, it's open up top. Ooh, that's cool. Here we go. Oh, nope, it's stuck. This is the Amazon bag. And it's the Wesley Study Bible. Ooh, the box is different. The box in the old one had a clear window here, and you could see the green and the tan. But yeah, this is the Common English Bible, Wesley Study Bible. I think this box looks better than the one I got in 2010 when my mom got me the one in 2010 when I went through lay speaker training in the Methodist church. But I had to get a new one because that one was falling apart because I've used it so much. So I'll read what it says on the front. The Wesley Study Bible, Common English Bible, love God with a warmed heart, serve God with active hands. And then on the side it says the Wesley Study Bible, and then it's got that same phrase in Common English Bible. And then on the other side, there's an example of the biblical text. And then the Common English Bible and Wesley Study Bible. Here's the ISBN for those who would like to have the ISBN to order it. I'll also put the ISBN in the link to this video. And once again, it says Wesley Study Bible. They say that on a lot of places on here. Here's what the back's. I'll read a little bit of the back and then I'll show you the back again. The Wesley Study Bible. Love God with a warmed heart. Serve God with active hands. Lead an abundant life. Grow as a faithful disciple and find new ways to serve. The Wesley Study Bible will help you share God's grace and find the good gifts God has for you. As God transforms you through study, you'll be inspired to transform the world. Contributors from across the Wesleyan family join you to experience God in fresh ways. And the special features. I'll read some of them. I'm not going to read all of them. Before I read that, the general editors are Joel B. Green, professor of New Testament interpretation, Fuller Theological Seminary, and Bishop William H. Willimon, former bishop of the Birmingham area of the United Methodist Church. Okay, here's some of the features. Comprehensive study notes on CEB text by biblical scholars. Easy to understand explanations of core terms by Wesleyan experts, including eternal life, faith, forgiveness, grace, heaven, holiness, justice, and mission. Extended references to works by John Wesley. Cross-references and 16 full-color maps. And I'll show you the 16 full-color maps, I forgot to mention, are from the National Geographic. Here's another look at the back, because when I originally showed it, it was upside down, if I remember right. And it gives you a picture of what the page layout is. It's taped closed. Let's see if I have something to open it with. I'm using a pen cap from a Bic pen. see if that works. Almost, I got it with one side. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh, peeling up. Okay, here we go. Fold that in. Okay. Ooh, look at that. I think that looks cool. I don't know what this design is called, but that's really cool. And it's got like a texture to it that feels almost like leather. I know this is imitation leather. I'll have to look up what it's called. Wow. I did get to look at one of these before years ago when I was in disciple class at a dual denomination church. And the two denominations were United Methodist and United Church of Christ. But yeah, here's the spine. It says Wesley Study Bible, Common English Bible, and here's the back, and you have the ISBN again. The front is two colors. It's kind of looks black to me in this light, but I'll have to look up what the color actually is. I like this design. Whatever that's called, that's really cool. That's really neat looking. Let's see what the box says. Saddlebag Brown is what they're calling this. And the name of this imitation leather is DecoTone. I've never heard of that before. Let's say who. Oh, there's a website too for the Common English Bible on here. It's commonenglishbible.com. I'll include that in the video description too. Wow. I'm going to do a full review of this, so I'm just going to show a little bit of it. I haven't broken this in yet, so I'm going to carefully look at some things. See who published this. Because I don't remember who publishes this. I thought it was published by the Methodist Church through either Abingdon or Cokesbury. The page doesn't want to turn to the copyright page. Oh yeah, wow. There's a lot of abbreviations to remember. See if I can... Oh, here we go. Copyright page. Wesley Study Bible, Common English Bible, copyright 2012, Common English Bible. I guess this is published by Common English Bible because I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing another publisher. I'll have to look at the copyright page more in depth later and see if I can find anything else. But yeah, well, as far as I can tell, it's published by Common English Bible. There are 3 editions on here that there are ISBNs for. And those are, I'll read them. The gray cloth hardback, the Saddlebag Brown, which is this one, and then Clover honey bonded leather. Haven't heard of that one. I'll have to try looking that up on the internet and see what that looks like. I'm curious. There's abbreviations, terms, and sources. Some of the sources are from the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Ethiopic translation of Second Esdras in the... I have no idea how to pronounce the name of this language, but it's GE''EZ. Some sources from Flavius Josephus, and then some from the Septuagint, the Masoretic text, And then there's more on the next page. I want to see what that is. Oh, that's notes. Oh, here's the different kinds of John Wesley notes. There's notes from, oh, let's see, notes. Oh, notes is the abbreviation for John Wesley's notes. I thought it was something else. Okay. So there's the old Latin manuscripts of the Vulgate that were a source. The Samaritan Old Testament. I've heard of the Samaritan Pentateuch before, but not the Samaritan Old Testament. The Sermons of John Wesley, the Bicentennial Edition. The Symmachus Greek Old Testament. The Peshitta, which is the Aramaic Old Testament. Aramaic in modern times is called Syriac. And then the Targum, which is an ancient Aramaic translation that's more of a paraphrase of the Old Testament. And then the Vulgate is a source in here. And then the Works of John Wesley, the Bicentennial Edition, is also a source in here. And then, oh, that's interesting. The weights and measures are in the front. Sorry, I was doing a bunch of reading and not showing pages. I'm just a preface to the CEB. I'm going to have to read that. I know something like, doesn't say on here, but like 13 denominations were involved in the translation of the CEB. Oh, here they are. They list them here. African Methodist Episcopal Church, American Baptist, Anglican Baptist, Baptist General Conference, Church of the Nazarene, Disciples of Christ, Episcopal Church, Evangelical Free Church, Evangelical Lutheran Church, Free Methodist, Mennonite, Moravian, National Baptist, Presbyterian USA, Progressive National Baptist, Quaker, Reformed Church in America, Reformed Judaism, Roman Catholic Church, Seventh-day Adventist Church, I think I said that one wrong, Seventh-day Adventist, United Church of Christ, and United Methodist. The CEB is truly a Bible created by churches for the church. So, that's interesting, all those denominations and religions were involved. It's interesting that Reformed Judaism was involved. I think that's cool, because Judaism has a long history of interpreting what we Christians call the Old Testament. So that's cool. Oh, a list of the contributors to the study notes. That's kind of neat. I'm sure there's a way to look up the credentials of the different contributors. There's an introduction by Joel B. Green. That's kind of interesting. Here, I'm going to jump, because this video is starting to get to be 13 minutes long. I'm going to jump to what it looks like inside. Like I said, I'm going to do a full review, and then I'll show more details then. And now that I got things set up, I can go back to doing overhead videos for reviews. This was just meant to be an unboxing, and looking at this, this is really cool. The font is really interesting. It's dark. I don't know what kind of font it is, but it's really neat looking. Here, I'll show a little bit of the font, even though this isn't a review video. So that's cool. In my review, I'll show more, and I'll show like the study note stuff that they show on the back in the review video. Because on here they show two types of notes on the box. Holiness of Heart and Life notes and Wesleyan core term notes. And the study notes, it's really interesting how they've done these. There's a dark line between the biblical text and the study notes. The study notes don't seem like they're that much smaller than the biblical text. There are cross-references in the study notes. So when it talks about on the box having cross-references, they are in the study notes. So that's neat. I'll show the study notes in just a second. And the verse numbers for where the study note goes to are in bold. I like that. So here's what a study note looks like right here. I don't know if you can see the bold very well on camera or not. In the review video, hopefully it'll look better. Let's see, looks like we got one ribbon marker? One ribbon marker. That's okay. I can always add more ribbon markers on my own later. Here's what poetry looks like in it. Wow, that looks better in my NRSVs. I think that looks a lot better than the way my NRSV Wesley Study Bible looks with the poetry. Wow, I can't wait to show this to the pastor at the Methodist Church. Book introductions are really neat. Here there's even quotes from John Wesley in the introductions to books, it looks like. So that's cool. Oh, wow. With Psalm 9, because it's one of the acrostic psalms. For those that don't know what an acrostic psalm is, it's where in the Hebrew, every line of each, 8 or so verses, generally, all start with the same letter of the Hebrew alphabet. There's no way to really do that in English when you're translating it. I mean, translators have done their best to kind of make it clear. And in this one, how they do it is they actually put the Hebrew letter for each paragraph of the psalm. Or, I don't know if it's a paragraph. I don't remember the terms for paragraphs in poetry, but if you look here, you can see Aleph, Bet, and I don't remember what the third letter of the Hebrew alphabet's called. And I may have mispronounced the names of the Hebrew letters. Because it's been so long since I tried to learn Hebrew. Oh, here's one of the sidebar things. Sorry, my dogs are playing in the background. Wesleyan core terms. That's what that looks like. So yeah, in the full review, I'll do that. I'm going to flip to the New Testament real fast. I'm just so blown away by how cool this... Oh, go quickly. Holiness, one of the holiness notes. That's what they look like. Oh, and I'm in the New Testament. Find where Jesus speaks. It looks like it's black letter. This is Mark. I'll go to Matthew and go to the Sermon on the Mount. That'll be the best way to show it. Yeah, here's chapter 7, which is of Matthew, which is the last chapter of the Sermon on the Mount. And as you can see, it's black letter. So it's a black letter Bible. I really like that. I prefer black letter Bibles. Let's see if there's anything after. You know what? I'll save that for the review video and go through the stuff in the back. It does have maps. And they are... Here, I'll show these two maps briefly. I'll show more maps in the review video. Or show different maps. But they're like this... I don't know how you would describe it. It's got some color to it. Overall, I'm really impressed. It doesn't seem like it's as wide as my NRSV one was. Because I remember it being seemed like it was a weird shape. I'll be glad when I can get the NRSV one out of storage and do a video on it. But this is really cool. Sorry this has ended up being a 20-minute unboxing video, but I'm just so geeked out about this and excited about it. Wow. This is really cool. I'm going to have to look up that one cover design that I don't know about. Because I've seen the cloth-bound one, and which is the gray one, and then this one. So I knew about those two covers. I had no idea there was a third cover. It's really cool. I'm really impressed. I thought that this was published by somebody else, but it turns out it was published by the Common English Bible. Yeah, I'm going to put the Common English Bible's website in the video description and the ISBN. So, if you're looking for a study Bible that's going to give you study notes that are Wesleyan in their theology, this is a good one. I have the NRSV one, and I really enjoyed the NRSV one because Wesleyan Arminianism is really interesting. I grew up Methodist, so this to me is really neat. It's really cool. The Wesley Study Bible. I look forward to doing a full review on this one in a couple weeks, so keep a lookout for that. But this is really cool. So I'll see you in the next video.